welcome to my channel. My name is Marie, and today's video is going to be chopped up into like 2 or 3 parts because it's too long. So this is part 1. I'm going to insert some clips of the baby because that's why you're all here, is to see my adorable little baby. And we had a boy, and his name is Nicolas Louis, and I'm going to explain why we picked that name. So my husband is French Canadian and Greek, and I don't think I've mentioned that before, but we had picked out some boy names and some girl names, and we had like a top choice for what we wanted as the boy and the girl, but we weren't like totally dead set on those names because we wanted to meet the baby first. And we're so glad that we did, because once he was actually born, we were both like, no, that's not his name. And Nicolas was our second choice name. Louis is my husband's grandfather's name, the French grandfather. So that was the middle name that we picked for both of our top 2 names, and then it went with both of them really well. But my husband looked at me, I don't know, when the baby came out, and he was like, I don't think his the other name that we were thinking is Marius, which in French it sounds really pretty. I don't say it as pretty as it sounds in French, but in English it's Marius. And I know some people are like, that's kind of, yeah, I like the way it sounds in French, and I've always liked that name. There's a movie with Leslie Caron, who is in the movie Gigi, and she's in this other movie called Fanny, and her like love interest in that movie, that's his name, and the way she said it, it's just such a pretty name. And I always liked that, and my husband liked it too. But then when we actually saw the baby, he turned to me, he's like, I don't think that's his name, he looks more like a Nicolas. And I was like, I was just about to say that because I was thinking the same thing. I was like, we agreed immediately, and so we're like, yeah, his name is Nicolas. And Nicolas is Greek, so that was kind of a nod to the Greek side of his family. He didn't have, I don't remember what he said his grandfather's name was, the Greek one. I can't remember because he doesn't really talk about him much. Both of his grandparents died when he was really young, so he didn't get to grow up with them. Like, I lived with my grandma, and oops, so I grew up with my grandma and everything, and it was just it was different for me. But we kind of wanted to incorporate that and not just be like, yeah, his name is John, or something kind of, no offense to Johns, but kind of a boring normal name. And we didn't want something too weird either, but we liked Nicolas, and he can have different options for nicknames as he grows up. He can choose to be called Nico or Nick or Nikki. He doesn't have to just be Nicolas. So we kind of like that about the name as well, that he has options for nicknames. So that's it for this video, and stay tuned for part 2, which I will upload probably in a day or so. I have to edit everything, but it'll be kind of quick. So see you soon. Bye.